You're watching News 3 Now at 5. And thanks for staying with us on News 3 Now. Local health officials say nearly 150 Omicron cases have now been identified in Dane County. Public Health says that indicates a rapid growth from the original 3 cases just a few days ago, and they expect the cases to continue to rise. And quickly yesterday, the CDC said Omicron is now the dominant strain in the U.S. We've talked a lot recently about the hospital crisis and how Omicron could overwhelm them. Naomi Coles joins us to explain the other piece of the puzzle that's driving the crisis. Naomi?
Wisconsin has lost 1,600 long-term care beds since the pandemic began. Now, that's the equivalent of about 23 nursing homes gone. The beds are being delicensed because there's simply not the staff to man them. Now, as a result, there's now 600 hospital patients that don't need hospital care anymore, but they're stuck waiting for beds to open up for short or long-term rehab in skilled nursing facilities.
Hospitals are backed up and are in a critical situation. We're not able to admit many of those patients because we cannot admit people for whom we have no staff.
Nursing home leaders in the state are urging the Department of Health Services to help place temporary workers in facilities that have the beds but not the staff. There's also long-term solutions to make the field more attractive. The shortage has gotten worse but started long before the pandemic. Here now coming up at 6 o'clock, how one Stoughton nursing home is responding and the long-term solutions that leaders hope may start fixing the crisis.
And as we learn more about the number of Omicron cases in our area, we're also getting word about the first deadly case of the Omicron variant in the U.S. We know it was an unvaccinated man in his 50s from Texas. His county public health department said the man was at a higher risk from COVID because he had had it before and also because he had an underlying health condition. Experts say vaccination and booster shots continue to be the best way to lower the risk of severe illness or death from COVID. With new COVID cases surging nationwide, President Biden unveiling a new plan to fight it. And Daryl Forges has the details.
With a new surge comes a new plan. The White House taking extra measures against COVID-19.
We all want this to be over, but we're still in it. And this is a critical moment. We also have more tools than we ever had before.
Among the new initiatives, 500 million free at-home rapid tests to be made available to Americans next month, new or expanded vaccination and testing sites with increased access, the deployment of 1,000 service members and additional medical teams in January and February to hospitals overwhelmed by the surge.
With putting up about 20,000 testing sites, with getting 500 million tests very quickly, literally within the next few days.
The president also reassuring people who are vaccinated, but also warning those who are unvaccinated about the potential threat of severe illness.
If you're not fully vaccinated, you have good reason to be concerned. You're at a high risk of getting sick. And if you get sick, you're likely to spread it to others. Almost everyone who has died from COVID-19 in the past many months has been unvaccinated.
The White House moving quickly as the Omicron variant surges nationwide. The CDC projects 73% of new cases across the country are Omicron.
If you are vaccinated and follow the precautions that we all know well, you should feel comfortable celebrating Christmas and the holidays as you planned it.
I'm Daryl Forges reporting.
In the Green Bay Packers organization today, the team has placed wide receiver Marquez Valdez-Scantling on the team's reserve COVID-19 list. He had a season-high 5 catches for 98 yards, including a touchdown in the Packers' win over the Ravens on Sunday. Now, just a few days away from the holiday weekend, COVID testing lines around the country are getting long. Here's a look in Miami today, where it's one place where lines are becoming more and more common. And we're seeing long lines in the Madison area as well. Check out this video of the line outside Fitchburg Family Pharmacy today. Dozens of cars at times wrapping around the entire block. An at-home COVID test is a bit of a misnomer. In many cases, you still have to go somewhere to buy them. Problem is, many pharmacies can't keep them in stock. Anna Hansen shows us where you can find them and how much you'll end up paying.
Lately, Tony Pieterangelo's stress tolerance has been put to the test.
It's been just a mad scramble every day.
COVID is a big reason why.
We're trying to take care of shots, trying to take care of PCR tests, and the phone calls bog us down so much that it's really a challenge to even get those done.
Specifically, he's fielding a lot of calls about tests. At-home kits fly off his shelves in McFarland almost as quickly as he can put them there.
Every day I check all the sources that we have available to us for rapid tests and order all of them that I can get.
He says prices fluctuate often and he can't always find places to fulfill his orders. Fitchburg Family Pharmacy faces the same challenges with at-home kits.
People want to get tested before they travel. They want to get tested before they go visit grandma.
Owner Thad Schumacher expected the 36 kits he had this morning to be gone by late morning, each selling for $15.
Testing is in high demand. Hopefully we'll be able to keep up.
Even bigger companies are struggling. Today, CVS's Middleton location had no kits in stock, and the Raymond Road Walgreens expected to sell the 20 they had within an hour. Walgreens representatives told me they've had to put a 4-item limit on COVID testing products. But there's hope the federal government supplying 500 million at-home tests earlier next year will relieve some pressure and stress on the system.
Instead of paying $15 a test or whatever, you can get yourself a test for free or a test that your insurance will reimburse you for.
In Dane County, Anna Hansen, News 3 Now.
If you're gathering for the holidays, the experts have some simple reminders. Test yourself beforehand. If you are sick, whether it's COVID or even just a cold, you need to just stay home. Keep gatherings small and short. Take extra precautions when gathering with those who are 65 or older or people who are immunocompromised. And, of course, get vaccinated and boosted. As we get closer to the holidays, we learn more about the rise in cases across the country and locally. Be sure to stay with News 3 Now on air and online. Be sure to check out our free News 3 Now app as well. Whatever you're out doing, at least we have calm, clear weather right now. Let's get a look at your certified most accurate forecast. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti out on the weather patio. Gary?
Well, I think the good news is if you're traveling over the next couple of days, the weather should be pretty nice around here, very quiet conditions. The bad news is that doesn't mean any snow, and most areas around here don't have any snow on the ground. Now, the northern part of the state has some snow. Visible cloud track shows clouds through much of the state today, and there have been some snow showers up in northern Wisconsin. Most of the persistent snows are moving eastward into Michigan, and the flurries are just coming to an end. Last night, low temperatures dropped into the middle to lower teens through much of southern Wisconsin. Here in Madison, we topped out at 34 degrees this afternoon, but it was a little colder in the northern part of the state where there was some light snow. Right now, temperatures have dropped back into the lower to middle 20s, and we'll see temperatures drop off pretty quickly once the skies clear out later on tonight. In fact, we'll be down to about 12 degrees by early tomorrow morning. But tomorrow should be a partly sunny and seasonably cold day with a high temperature of 29. Again, if you're doing traveling, it should not be a problem. I'll take a look at our prospects if there are any chances for snow before Christmas in just a few minutes.
All right, Gary, thank you. We are learning much more today about what happened to a Madison woman who was killed this summer, but her body wasn't found until 56 days later. Tonight, 56-year-old Greg Rather is in jail, charged with reckless homicide for allegedly killing Patricia McCullough. Court documents suggest they were living together when they got into an argument back in July. Police believe Rather killed her and left the house. McCullough's body wasn't found until September 16th when her daughter asked police to check on her. They found her body with furniture stacked on top of it. An autopsy showed she was likely strangled and beaten. Rather taken into custody in late September and officially charged with McCullough's death late Friday. Court records hold a lot of details about Rather, the calls he made while in jail, and what he claims happened. You can find those details in the complete story at channel3000.com. You're probably familiar with that loud alert you get on your phone when there's an amber alert in your area. Well, soon you'll get that same kind of message for a silver alert near you. Today, the state announced they'll be using the same system to let you know if an elderly person with a cognitive impairment goes missing near you. They say they'll only use them in cases where people walk away or if they've been missing for less than 24 hours, and they'll only alert people within a 5-mile radius of where they were last seen. Police in Illinois are searching for a suspect who killed a father and his 2 young sons. This happened in Belvedere, just east of Rockford. All 3 were found with gunshot wounds at the 31-year-old father's home on Sunday. Police found bullet casings at the scene, but no gun. They say the father's car was also missing.
The individual or individuals that committed this crime are evil, and you know, my heart goes out, as well as the community's goes out, to the victims.
Police are asking everyone to keep an eye out for the father's 2018 silver Jeep Grand Cherokee. They hope that may lead to a suspect. In Georgia, Atlanta police are investigating a shooting in a movie theater. It happened last night during a showing of the new Spider-Man movie. Officers say there was an argument over a seat at an AMC theater and one person was shot. The victim is listed in stable condition. The suspect ran away, so Atlanta police are checking mall security cameras in an effort to find them. They haven't said whether they have identified the suspect yet. Well, check this out. Caught on camera, a suspect in California's stole a fire truck, caught red-handed. You can see the truck speeding down the highway there with law enforcement not far behind. Started early this morning at the University of Cal Irvine Medical Center, and firefighters were dropping off a patient when the truck was stolen. The GPS on the fire truck helped California Highway Patrol locate it and eventually stop the driver about an hour later. Still to come tonight, your updated forecast and the latest on what kind of precipitation we might see before Christmas. But first, health experts warning about a twindemic this winter, and there's new reporting on the flu vaccine that is adding to those concerns. And on Wall Street, the Dow Jones soaring more than 560 points today. The Nasdaq jumps more than 360. S&P gains 81. We'll be right back.
Hey guys.
Hey Dad.
You ready?
This holiday, US Cellular is doing a little something extra to keep everyone connected. Right now, choose any phone from any brand at any of our stores for free. Plus, save big with unlimited data for our best price of the season, just $30 a month. Now that's a deal to cheer about. Feel the locally grown joy from US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
Belly pooch, muffin top, back fat. Sound familiar?
Stubborn fat is not your fault. We can help you here at Sonobello by permanently removing that stubborn body fat.
It's not just about inches lost, it's about changing people's lives and giving them the confidence they deserve to have.
Sonobello is America's #1 cosmetic surgery specialist with board-certified surgeons who are dedicated to transforming lives with permanent fat removal in just one visit.
We're the leading experts because we are passionate about what we do. Wherever there's excess fat, we can remove it.
At Sonobello, we're here to help you reach your goals so that you can live your life to the fullest.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation now and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-888-740-3917 or go to sonobello.com.
You've heard that an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but you still need to see your dentist because getting good dental care is important to your overall health. You know dental bills can take a big bite out of your budget, especially if you're retired or on Medicare. Even a simple cleaning can cost $200. And other procedures like crowns and root canals can cost hundreds, even thousands more. But affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company can help. Give us a call or go online for this free information kit with all the details. This isn't just a discount plan. This is real dental insurance that can help pay for over 350 covered procedures like cleanings, fillings, crowns, even dentures. There are no deductibles, no annual maximum, and you can see any dentist you like. So don't wait. Call now or go online for your free information kit from Physicians Mutual.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Tonight at 6, continued in-depth coverage of the COVID surge in our area and the bottleneck it's causing at our hospitals.
And to add on to that problem, doctors are now concerned about a twindemic this winter. What that could look like coming up at 6.
Be prepared for winter weather. Trust the First One Weather Team to give you clear, timely, and accurate info, keeping you safe and ahead of the storms. Your certified most accurate team. First One Weather, only on News 3 Now.
Welcome back. We're continuing to follow the latest developments in the Ghislaine Maxwell trial. The jury continuing deliberations for a second day in the sex trafficking case. Closing arguments began and concluded yesterday after 12 days of testimony. Maxwell, a British socialite and associate of Jeffrey Epstein, faces decades in prison if convicted of recruiting and grooming girls. Actor Chris Noth has been dropped from the CBS drama The Equalizer in the wake of sexual assault allegations. CBS and the show's production company released a statement saying Noth would no longer film additional episodes effective immediately. 2 women accused Noth of sexual assault in an article by The Hollywood Reporter last week. Noth has denied the allegations, saying they are, quote, categorically false and that the encounters were consensual. New research shows the seasonal flu vaccines don't match one of the main strains that is currently circulating. Jen Sullivan takes a closer look.
a vaccine mismatch, as some health experts warn of a severe flu season.
This year, the kind that's going to be predominant is the one that causes the most severe flu. And so probably it's going to be a bad year for influenza.
In a preliminary study, researchers say one of the main circulating influenza viruses has changed, and the current vaccines against it no longer match it well. The flu vaccines for this season are not as effective at beating a particular mutation of the virus in the strain known as H3N2. And while you can still be protected from getting sick if you get the shot, this year's flu shot may not be as effective at preventing infection from this mutation because the vaccines don't seem to generate the right antibodies against the mutated versions circulating.
I think we're never going to get a 100% match on the strain and the vaccine, but regardless, I think that given what's going on with COVID, it's really important to get the influenza vaccine.
Health experts say vaccinations are still vital as influenza vaccines protect against 4 different strains of the flu, and they are still likely to prevent severe illness, hospitalizations, and deaths, even in years where there are mismatches.
But even preventing half of influenza saves thousands and thousands of lives every year.
For today's Health Minute, I'm Jen Sullivan.
The CDC says depending on the season, as many as 700,000 people are hospitalized with the flu each year, something many states can't afford since hospitals are still packed with COVID patients. We've been talking about the demand for blood. The Red Cross hosting its 36th annual holiday blood drive. It'll be in the exhibition hall at Alliant Energy Center Thursday, 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. Blood levels continue to be dangerously low, and they're hoping to exceed a goal of more than 600 units. So make an appointment and get in and out quickly.
Holidays, people are traveling, people are, shopping. They're not having the time. Certainly, there's the flu or sickness that's going on, and so a lot of people don't donate. And this is such a critical time.
On a schedule, go to redcross.org or call 1-800-RED-CROSS. You can also use their smartphone app. Parking is free and all the COVID safety precautions are in place. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti joins us now tracking your holiday forecast. Gary?
Well, the big question on everybody's mind is, will we have a white Christmas this year? Look out the window and you can tell we've got to get some snow for that to happen. Historically, we have about a 50% chance of a white Christmas here in southern Wisconsin. You get those areas in white up in northern Minnesota, northern Wisconsin. That's greater than a 90% chance. But again, that's historically. Now, as we take a look at future track over the next few days leading up to the Christmas holiday, you can see today we had some light snow that moved through the northern part of the state with a couple of inches of accumulation. But as we head into tomorrow, no precipitation expected. Maybe a couple of flurries late tomorrow night into Thursday morning. But again, most of that snow staying to our north. And then as we get into Christmas Eve Friday, precipitation mainly in the form of rain showers. Now, there is a possibility that we could get maybe a mix of rain and snow late Christmas Eve evening. And then maybe on Christmas Day, Saturday, this weather system could drop far enough south to perhaps give us a little bit of light accumulation. But right now, that's pretty iffy. So you take a look at the snow depth. You can see who's got the snow and who doesn't. Northern parts of the United States, pretty good chance of a white Christmas there. But basically from central Wisconsin southward, the chances, unless we get something additional in the next few days, and that doesn't look to be likely, we're probably going to have a green Christmas this year. As we look at Doppler track, the snow that moved through the northern part of the state now moving into Michigan, this is actually just some returns from the radar aloft, not any snow that's reaching the ground. 3 things you need to know. It'll be seasonably cold tomorrow. High temperatures upper 20s, about average for this time of year. Average high temperatures around 30. And then we'll look for high temperatures at or above 40 degrees for Thursday and for Christmas Eve Friday, which again, when you're talking temperatures in the 40s, you're not looking at snow. Friday, again, some rain showers on Christmas Eve, but then there'll be a snow shower chance at least for Christmas Day. So Christmas Eve night, I'm still not looking for anything that would be on the ground. Temperatures right now have fallen into the single digits up over the snow cover in the northern parts of the United States, up in northern Minnesota. But generally, once you start getting into areas that don't have the snow, and I just showed you that map before, those temperatures are mainly in the 20s, 30s, and 40s. And as we look at weather track, you can see our upper level winds right now from the west-northwest. There's another strong storm system moving to the Pacific Northwest. It'll bring rain and mountain snows in the western part of the country. That'll move eastward, but give us warmer conditions because this cold front has come through. Winds have shifted around to the northwest, but the front becomes stationary out to the west, and eventually those temperatures start warming right back up. So these temperatures that are in the teens right now will probably drop into the lower teens here as skies clear out overnight. But tomorrow, we're going to see at least some sunshine with high temperatures around 30, and then we'll be up around 40 for Thursday. 29 for the high tomorrow, partly sunny skies, seasonably cold in Madison, and then 40 on Thursday, 45 on Christmas Eve with some rain showers. And then that could mix with a little bit of snow in the evening. Nothing that would accumulate. Christmas Day, Saturday, a chance of a snow shower, maybe some rain and snow showers on Sunday afternoon. And then as you head into the latter part, or the days right before New Year's, relatively quiet conditions, seasonal temperatures, and maybe some light snow chances around Christmas Eve itself. As we check out first warn traffic right now, there's the live view from the traffic camera, the DOT traffic camera at the Beltline and Park Street. Traffic moving steadily, although it is a little heavy, but you can see just a few slowdowns in the eastbound side between Monona Drive and Verona Road. Westbound delays right around Fish Hatchery Road. Right now, a 20-minute trip on the eastbound Beltline between University Avenue and the interstate, 16 minutes back in the westbound direction. Heading out of Madison, from the Beltline to Janesville on I-3990, it'll take you 25 minutes. US 12, Middleton to Sauk City is a 17-minute commute. Downtown to Sun Prairie on East Washington Avenue and US 151 is an 18-minute trip. That's your News 3 Now first warn traffic.
Gary, thank you. And still to come tonight at 5, the importance of local food banks this time of year. And Christmas just days away. Many Marines in full-on Santa mode. We'll tell you how Toys for Tots is making sure children across the country have a gift to open despite the ongoing pandemic.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Freshen up your bathroom this season with help from Menards. Menards carries a wide variety of Delta showers sure to fit your lifestyle, like the low-maintenance high-crop shower, on sale now just $559.99. Get fresh and ready with brand-name products you know and love, like Febreze, Tide, Bounty, Swiffer, and Dawn. Save big money with Procter & Gamble at Menards. Plus, give the perfect gift with the Menards gift card today.
This year, don't just get ready, get holiday ready. And the only place to start is at your local Ford dealer. Get the Ford SUV that's perfect for your family's holiday traditions. Ford Explorer, Escape, or Bronco Sport with our best offers of the season. Inventory is arriving daily, so see your Ford dealer today and get holiday ready. Now get a Ford Explorer with 0% financing for 60 months plus $500 bonus cash. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays that can take 30 minutes to an hour. I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Power Swabs. When I met Dr. Ginniker and he introduced me to Power Swabs and I saw how effective they were and how easy they were to use, I knew we had to share it with the world. Power Swabs was clinically studied to whiten natural teeth as well as stain caps, crowns, and veneers. It's so effective, it works on stains caused by coffee, tea, red wine, and even smoking. For those of you who have that one stained tooth that's darker than the rest, Power Swabs can target that area using swab precision.
I really love the fact that you're able to go individually on each tooth and make sure that it's going to be wider.
So this holiday season, if you have yellowing between your teeth or coffee stains near your gum line, just snap, swab, and smile. And each 5-minute application, you'll see whiter teeth. So stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays that can take 30 minutes or an hour, and start using the Power Swabs 5-minute solution. Just snap, swab, and smile.
After just 7 days, the results were awesome. Power Swabs was easy to use every day, and each day I could see it better and better, and from beginning to end, it's definitely whiter. They look clean, they feel clean. And people have made comments about it, which is nice.
Call for your 5-minute solution to whiter teeth. This holiday season, order Power Swabs and receive up to 40% off the retail price. Get a free Power Swabs Quick Stick pen with your order. The Quick Stick pen is your on-the-go solution to help prevent stains from adhering to your teeth after drinking coffee, tea, or even after smoking. And in addition to saving up to 40% on your purchase and your free Quick Stick pen, get free shipping by ordering now. Dial the number on your screen or visit powerswabs.com today.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
During this holiday season, we want to highlight the importance of food banks and food pantries and the thousands of families who depend on them. Food pantry visits are up 30% since the start of the pandemic. Allison O'Toole, CEO of Second Harvest, one of the largest food banks in the country. She says inflation of grocery prices not only leaving families strapped, but also impacting food banks who source their own food.
I think there's this idea that because you're a charity, you must be able to source for free.
We don't. We've purchased more food than ever before.
According to the latest federal numbers, about 42 million Americans are experiencing food insecurity. Millions of children who might not have any gifts under the tree will be getting a toy or two this holiday season, thanks to Toys for Tots. You might think a global pandemic means fewer toys, but that is not so, as CBS News' Deborah Alfarone explains.
The Blue Angels are giving Santa a lift. He's part of the Toys for Tots mission.
This one? All right, there you go. Merry Christmas.
Collecting and handing out gifts through the 74-year-old charitable program run by the U.S. Marine Corps Reserve.
I think the program says a lot about the character of the Marines. You're some of the toughest people in the world. You also have huge, huge hearts.
Secretary of State Antony Blinken praised Toys for Tots at a State Department event Tuesday. Each holiday season, the charity distributes about 18 million toys to 7 million children in need. 8 truckloads of toys are headed to communities devastated by tornadoes earlier this month.
We try to be the secret Santa.
Ted Sylvester is a vice president with the Toys for Tots Foundation.
What's different this year? Working with COVID restrictions and concerns, you know, we're doing a lot more drive-through distributions. We had some issues with supply chain disruptions.
Sylvester says 2020 was a record year, even though COVID-19 meant fewer volunteers.
We distributed over 20 million toys to 7.4 million children despite the pandemic. You know, Marines are going to get the job done.
And with just a few more days until Christmas, organizers say there's still time to give. Deborah Alfarone, CBS News, Washington.
The Toys for Tots Foundation doesn't just work around the holiday season. It distributes between 1 to 2 million toys and books to COVID-impacted families in the spring and summer as well. Stay with us. We'll have a final check. Your First One forecast in just a moment.
What you see is important. How you see is important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Right now, take 40% off lenses with the purchase of any frames.
Guys, do you suffer from erectile dysfunction? Now there's great news. Peak Performance for Men will help you regain your performance and confidence naturally. Peak Performance for Men uses an advanced form of acoustic wave therapy, clinically shown to open up and regrow blood vessels, restoring normal and natural functionability where it counts most. There are no needles, no surgery, and best of all, no pain. Call now and receive an ultrasound, your initial consultation, all for free, and over $300 value. Call Peak Performance for Men today.
This right here is confidence in a bottle. It just gives you such a boost of confidence.
Not only does it change you on the outside, but something in the inside, knowing that you're looking better.
It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt in my life.
I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Plexiderm. And when we first released Plexiderm, our mission was to help people reduce the appearance of their wrinkles and under eye bags in minutes with a simple serum. After 2 years of reading thousands of reviews, I realized Plexiderm changes people on the inside. It improves their lives dramatically.
My real true opinion is holy words I can't say on camera. That was me a couple of years ago when I first tried Plexiderm. I think it just exuded this confidence. Really, there are no other options. Plexiderm is the only thing that works. It was life-changing. It was the best decision I ever made. Still using it.
The Plexiderm effect is more than shrinking under eye bags from view. It's more than getting rid of the appearance of crow's feet. It's more than saying goodbye to the look of those 11 lines between your eyes. The real effect of Plexiderm is self-confidence. It's celebrating this holiday season with friends and family, knowing that you look and feel your best. So join us in 2021 and take the Plexiderm 10-minute challenge and look in the mirror and say, wow, I feel great.
I'm Neela. I'm 60
61 years old. I'm a personal trainer. It's so important to be in good health and to be fit and take care of yourself. How it makes you feel inside is amazing. And yet, when you look in the mirror, what you see necessarily isn't what you feel inside. Plexiderm, it fixes all that. It makes you feel as good outside as you do inside.
Take the Plexiderm 10-minute challenge and see real results, guaranteed. Try it for only $14.95 this holiday season at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Schedule an eye exam before your vision benefits or FSA funds expire.
We've got a packed broadcast for you tonight. President Biden's plan to combat an Omicron surge, more testing and help for overwhelmed hospitals. His plea tonight to unvaccinated Americans. That's coming up on the CBS Evening News.
And finally at 5, check out this floating Christmas tree on a lake in Italy. According to those who designed it, it is the largest floating tree in the world. It's made of 165 9-meter supporting poles, around 7 miles of electric cable, 2,600 perimeter lights, and it's over a mile long. More than 100 volunteers took part in this project, which started back in 2019. In addition, the energy to light the project comes from certified renewable sources. Let's go back to Chief Meteorologist Gary Canolti. Final check of the forecast. Gary?
Well, we're looking for snow to see if we can get a white Christmas around here. I don't see the chances being very high. There's a live view from the Edgewater Sky Cam. Skies are starting to clear out. Temperatures right now, upper 20s here in Madison, but already down to 20 north of La Crosse, where the skies are starting to clear out. Wind chills right now are running about 10 degrees colder than the actual temperature. Look for a low tonight of about 12 here in Madison. Wind chills might be down around 0. High tomorrow about 29. Then temperatures warm up to 40 on Thursday. Some rain showers on Christmas Eve Friday, and maybe some snow showers on Christmas Day Saturday.
Gary, thank you. We're back in 30 minutes for News 3 Now at 6. CBS Evening News is next.